Hi, we're really glad to have you take time out of your busy day to watch this video of this 2018 Freightliner M2 equipped with an SP9000 side puller and Chevron's very popular Series 12 LCG car carrier. This capable Freightliner is wonderfully equipped. It has dual air horns on the roof, the chrome grille, chrome bumper, and Dura-Bright aluminum wheels. Just a really nice chassis, and it's been a wonderful, reliable chassis for car carrier use. As I mentioned, this truck is equipped with the SP9000 side puller. Here we want to take a moment to show you how the hydraulic stiff legs operate. Watch as it comes down and makes contact with the ground. Notice that the flipper foot levels itself with the ground. There's just enough play in there so that if you're on uneven ground, you won't have a problem getting a good footprint. This flipper foot is also integrated with an ice grouser, which is very easy to switch between flat foot or the ice grouser mode depending on your needs. The SP9000 has a 9,000 pound planetary winch by Warren Industries. It's a great winch, been very popular and reliable over the years. Disengagement of the winch is simple by repositioning the selector rod to give yourself the ability to pull line out and set the side puller up for a side pull using the Revolution boom head. Using the side puller for a side recovery with the Revolution boom head is very simple and easy to set up. Watch as Zach demonstrates how to insert the Revolution boom head and properly position the line for use. There are many scenarios on how to properly use the SP9000 when doing a side pull, and you can visit intheditch.com to watch a series of videos for numerous situations where you're doing a side recovery down a steep embankment or loading a container. I highly recommend that you take time to watch those videos. There are too many scenarios for us to demonstrate here, but we'll show one very common usage with a snatch block. For this section, we decided to use the twist pin shackles since the SP9000 has been updated to accommodate this dramatically improved version of the screw pin shackle. Once installed, Zach will install the 4-ton snatch block to show you how you can change your angles and keep the Revolution boom head in alignment with the side puller. The SP9000 has 4 positions on the upper half for snatch block use. But in addition to this, if you need a low pull, simply put the snatch block directly on the flipper foot. As we frequently do, we have dressed this truck out with In the Ditch Pro Series toolboxes. Here the length is 70 inches. We love these because of the strength and durability. The door itself has a 400 pound rating. Everything you see in this toolbox package is aluminum, no steel. And the mounts that are holding the boxes are galvanized, so we shouldn't have any rust problems for you to worry about. On top of this toolbox is a 70-inch tray. It is divided, breaks into compartments, so you have 3 compartments to store items such as J-hook chains, snatch blocks, etc. that you don't want to keep inside your toolbox. Coming off the end of the toolbox, contouring nice to the tire, is the 34 3/4 inch storage fender. Very popular setup for a trash can and a liquid can, as you see here. And on our stock truck builds such as this, we just feel it's really important to have the bright white LED lights with the protected wiring channel that is provided by In the Ditch. Now we'll start to focus on the bed itself. Again, this is a Chevron Series 12 car carrier. It is 102 inch wide, one single sheet of steel. It is diamond plate tread, and it is not stamped from the bottom. It is true diamond plate. This bed has a 12,000 pound deck rating and a 4,000 pound rated wheel lift, which we'll cover a little bit later. Here we're going to demonstrate use of the bed, and one of the things I hope you take notice of is the speed of the bed, since we installed a 24 gallon per minute hydraulic pump, which is an upgrade against the standard 18 gallon per minute hydraulic pump. The full capabilities of the LCG car carrier just can't be demonstrated on a truck that does not have air suspension. And of course this Freightliner does. With the air suspension dumped, you have an extremely low load angle, as you can see in this portion of the video. For the viewer's ease to see the difference between this and the steep dump angle version, just take notice of the marker light at the front of the bed on the side and its positioning in relation to the rear tire. If you need a steeper dump angle, simply leave the air in the suspension. This will dramatically change the angle of the bed, helping you to get that car off the bed that doesn't want to come off. Notice the marker light is in a dramatically different and higher position on the front of the bed than when the air suspension was dumped a few moments ago. This is a good time to take advantage and tell you that the subframe on the Series 12 LCG Carrier is a full-length subframe. The only time the bed will move beyond the end of the rails is just before engaging the body locks. So now we'll change gears and we'll move to the wheel lift of the Series 12 car carrier. As previously mentioned, this is a 4,000 pound wheel lift, and Chevron's design has been really one of the best ever produced. It is stout and well supported with large pins and mounting bosses for the wheel lift itself. Chevron's L-arms are so simple to use. Simply set them down inside the C-channel at the end of the wheel grids and install the T-pin. Storage of the L-arms is right there forward of the wheel lift in a way that when the wheel lift is retracted, they cannot be removed. They call that anti-theft. Probably one of the best improvements was the redesign of the tail light housing for the Chevron car carriers. Gone are the days of the one-piece tail light housing that when damaged you had to replace the whole unit. Now we have individual tail light housings that are bolt-on. Very simple. And they're dressed out with a nice piece of stainless steel right on the rear. Looks great. Providing the emergency lighting on this truck is our ever popular custom light bar that is exclusive from Idaho Wrecker Sales. This is a very wide light bar, and its true benefit is due to the length, it allows some lighting to be seen when you have a tall load on the bed. There are 22 LED strobes. This does have a built-in traffic safety advisor mode, and 2 alley lights suspended from the bottom of the light bar give you the ability to put the light where you need it. Along the passenger side of this truck, again, we have the 70-inch Pro Series Toolbox. This one's set up a little differently. It has a half-length shelf, and it has a spot for a 2.5-ton floor jack, as you see here. A 70-inch tray on top of the toolbox. This side is open to accommodate larger items like a grizzly bar or broom or shovel. A 34 3/4-inch storage fender matches the one on the driver's side with a liquid can and a trash can. Just like the other side, this box is equipped with LED lights, and another feature that is on this side of the truck is an air service fitting right there on the front of the toolbox. As we come back around and focus a little more on the Freightliner M2 106 chassis, very popular Cummins 6.7 liter diesel engine rests under the hood. This is 300 horsepower, and it is backed by an Allison 6-speed automatic transmission. When you buy this Freightliner from us, you'll have peace of mind knowing that the engine and emissions are covered for 5 years, 300,000 miles. Now as we move to the interior of this chassis, the first thing I want to bring your attention to is the air driver seat. This is the premium air driver seat. Notice 3 lumbar support switches, the air switch for up and down, and a shock absorber, and this chair has additional features beyond that. The driver's position on the Freightliners is just well appointed. It's very simple to use, clear gauges, easy to read driver interface, and the best improvement they've had over the years on a Freightliner was moving the shifter from the column onto the dash. This chassis is equipped with an exhaust brake and Freightliner's factory auxiliary switches on the dash. We've clearly marked for their purposes such as strobe lights, work lights, PTO, etc. One of the things I really like about the Freightliner is the headroom. There is plenty of it. And lastly, here on the interior, the wood grain burl dash just really gives it a nice clean look. So as I prepare to wrap up this video, I'd just like to take a moment to recap what we have here. It's a 2018 Freightliner M2 106. has an SP 9000 side puller and Chevron Series 12 LCG car carrier with 70-inch toolboxes and storage fenders. This will make an extremely capable truck for your business. If you like what you see, don't hesitate, pick up the phone or shoot us an email. You'll be glad you did. Thank you.